Who's your gardener here? Hello YouTube. I'm working on my coronavirus hairdo. I guess we all are, aren't we? I'm gonna go over something with you, but first I'm gonna show you this cool little, get my finger out of the camera there. This cool little gift I got this year. Around. This is my wood pile. This is my lean-to. And my mama Robin delivered us some little baby chicks. Aren't they precious? Just barely got some fuzz on them. All right. What I want to talk to you today is something I fight quite often. This is my farmer's field behind me. He's got a winter cover crop in there. A lot of times they'll plant oats, or sometimes they'll plant winter wheat, and helps keep the weeds down. It also puts nitrogen back into the soil for them. They'll come in and cut all this, mow all this down, and till it right back into the soil, and it puts the nitrogen back in there for them. Works really good. But today, sorry, that has been here ever since I moved here. I don't know. It's the garden angel, I guess. Today I want to talk to you about a weed in the garden. A very invasive weed. It's hard to kill. It's hard to get rid of, and I'm going to show you how to get rid of it today. So let's take a look at this weed. You guessed it. Thistle. Look at them spikes on there. Ugly plant. Horrible to get rid of. The roots go really deep. And when they grow down, they grow, the root grows in kind of a 90-degree or a crook in it. That way when you pull it out, pink, it only breaks off at the crook, and it comes back. That's okay, because the part that you pulled off, if you just throw it away, you just propagated more plants. Yeah, it's horrible. Like if I went down here and I pulled all these leaves off, I don't know, I guess there's 10, 12 leaves on that one plant. I'd have 12 new plants come up if I just tossed them off to the side. So, and they are invasive. I'm at the edge of the garden. And if we walk in here, there's some, and they just keep going and going. They're everywhere. Okay? And so, what we do here, I'm going to show you how to get rid of them. Let me pull out my secret weapon here. Switch hands. Got a new camera here, a new phone, and I'm trying to operate it. I don't have a phone case yet, and you know how these phones are. They're skinny, and they're hard to handle when they're skinny. Here we go. That's secret weapon. There's your gardener. That just looks like water. Yeah, it sort of does look like water, but it's not. I don't like to use chemicals in my garden. I like to use organic type gardening methods. So in order to get rid of this weed, my secret weapon in here is actually good old white vinegar. That's it. White vinegar. And what you simply do is soak the plant down. You know, if you look at this plant close, it's got little fuzzies all over it. We're going to use that to our advantage. That'll help this vinegar to attach to it, and by golly, it'll kill it. So let me get my spraying hand down here. And what you want to do is you want to coat as many leaves as you can find. Even them ones underneath, try to get down there and soak it real good. Okay. Especially right in the middle. I like to give her a good soaking right there too. I've already went through the yard because my farmer's field back here last year, you know, I had surgery and I couldn't tend to the garden very well, and all the way down this fence row it got overgrown, and normally I don't let it do that. The farmer doesn't spray it because he knows I like to garden organically. So he doesn't spray it with weed spray or anything. He just lets me maintain it. And these things will grow, shoot, I've seen them almost 3-4 foot tall. And by golly, they'll put the prettiest little pink or purple flower head on there, and it's got 1 billion little seed pods in it. And they just blow around and repropagate everywhere. So that's on my list of things to do back here, is to get rid of some of these to try to reduce the amount that's in my garden. Okay, so before I started this video, I came over and I have sprayed a few of these, and I'm going to show you how it reacts. So here's a big one in the lawn, and as you can see, it's already starting to turn brown. Now this has only been maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes. The acid changes the pH balance in the plant, and the good old sunlight gets to working on it, and it burns them up. Here's another one, a little one. Ooh, right there. These are just some of them I've already started on, and they're dying. Now you may have to come out and do this a couple times. You know, this is an organic method, but it's better than spraying harsh chemicals in your garden. So let's walk over. Like I said, I sprayed one over here in the lawn too, actually several, and let's see how it's a faring. The ones in the lawn, they get wide because you're always mowing the grass, and instead of them growing tall, they just get wider and wider. Now look at this guy. Already he is turning brown, and right in the center is definitely turning brown. My guess is by the end of the day he'll be done for sure. Go looking. I got some more out towards the side yard and the front. Let me travel that way. And let's see how they're faring. Some of this over here is in the sunlight, so my guess is they're probably already dying off too. As soon as I find them, you lose them in the lawn. Okay, here's one. Right down there, you see him? Honest to goodness, I may have sprayed him 15-20 minutes ago, and he's already dying. I sprayed some over by the swing set. Like I said, these bigger ones, you may have to come back and give them a little more love, you know. Organic method. Just keep spraying them. It'll eventually get rid of them. It'll kill it all the way down to the root and keep it from coming back. Yeah, see here I had some big ones right here. Hit him again. But he's already turning brown. I don't know if y'all can see that. Now this big boy here, I may have to hit him 3 or 4 times. Look how big that guy is. It's probably bigger than my foot. But it will kill them. You know, the acid in this vinegar, like I said, it'll burn them up. And like I said, you need to try to get down low on some of them lower leaves. You get down on them lower leaves where that, yeah, see, look at here. This one here was in the sun. He's already turning brown. Now, I will tell you this. You got to watch what you're doing. You know, this will kill about anything, plant-wise. So be careful how you use it. You don't want to be spraying your whole lawn with it. It will kill grass. I try to spray right on the affected area, if you will. And I use this. Okay, so let's say I've got, well, let me show you. I'll just show you over here. Mama bird right there. She don't want us messing with the babies. And that's cool. We ain't gonna mess with them. Let me show you. Like right here. It's a good example. I've got some river rock around my little mini barn here. And I'm gonna kill this eventually. I could come out here with just the vinegar, and it would do fine. You know, I could spray this. This is plantain. I can get rid of that broadleaf with just vinegar. Okay. But you can stir up a mixture that's completely organic. You can get an organic dish soap. It doesn't have to be. Dish soap is eco-friendly. Some people don't know it, but the way soaps are made comes from ash and some other chemicals that are natural. And so they will biodegrade over time. But what you could do is come in here and mix you a batch of soap. You know, you could put you maybe a quarter of a cup maybe of soap, and we're just using that soap as a binding agent, so it will stick to the plant. Mix that with a gallon of vinegar, and if I want to kill this permanently, I'll add in a cup of just regular old table salt, not Epsom salt. Epsom salt will not do you any good, people. Listen, I put Epsom salt down when I plant my tomatoes. You don't want to use it when you're trying to kill weeds. So what I'll do is I'll put a cup of regular iodized table salt, pickling salt, whatever you want to use, and put it in an actual sprayer. And you got to be careful, because wherever you spray that at, it is going to kill it. You're putting salt down. Plants don't like to grow where salt is. So I'll come around here and I'll spray this down real good. You know, so my rocks are showing again. And let's peek around the corner and see if Mama made it back. No, I think she's still spooked. I'm walking around. I think she's up in that old dead pine. But what I'll do is I'll come around where my fence posts are here, my farmer's fence posts. I have to maintain it, so I'll spray those areas around the fence post so I don't have to weed eat it with the salt and vinegar and soap mixture, and it'll kill all that, and I won't have to weed eat. But as far as in the garden, I'm gonna handle these. I'm gonna handle these guys. They're gonna die. I guarantee you. Now look here, I sprayed some of these before I started this video, and you can see they're already brown and dying. Okay, it works, people. It does work. And you're not spraying any harmful chemicals in your garden. It's just good old vinegar. Good old vinegar. These dudes are already withering away. All right, enough babbling on. Who's your gardener here? Lord bless. Have a good day.